Hello everybody, this video is going to be a quick little tutorial about how to get rid of the control overlay skin for when you're playing landscape version or full screen version of SNES for iPhone. I imagine this would work on all iDevices, but all I know is that it runs on my iDevice. Quick little warning, I'm not very technologically good at things. I don't know the technical side of exactly what it is that I'm doing, but I have a good understanding of what it is. Or I have a good theory about what it is. I know there's a right answer, but what it is, I do not know. So, first things first, you're going to want two things, both from Cydia. You're going to want Ifile, and, of course, SNES. Let me just show you exactly what I mean by the control overlay. So I'm going to activate my Wiimote, which means that I don't need the controls to be put up on the screen for me. So here we go. Let's start up Chrono Trigger. Sounds good. And as you can probably see there, just very slightly, until the pendulum swings, that there are still control buttons on my screen, even though I'm using a Wiimote, which means I don't need them on the screen, which means they're not very helpful right now. You could even say they're in the way. They're a bit distracting, and they make the screen just a little bit harder to see. They're not terrible, they're still transparent, somewhat, but, you know, if you can get rid of them, why not? So, I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do that. So we're going to go to Menu, Quit Menu, Don't Save, and Home button. So now we're going to do some work in Ifile, if you want. So in Ifile, you want to hit Disk up here. That'll take you to the very back of this long line of things to do. So you're going to want to go down here until the blue folder that says var. You're going to want to go down into Stash. Applications dot blah blah blah. It'll say something different for your device. And once you're in here, you want to scroll down until you find SNES for iPhone .app. Now in here, at the very beginning, there's going to be dot space controller. Ignore those. Those you want to keep. It's once you get down to the controller stuff is where you want to start messing around a little bit. So you're going to have controller space FSO, FS1, FS2, FS3, and FS4. .png and .txt. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to Edit and select the FS1 PNG, 2 PNG, 3, 4, and O PNG. I forgot about the O. So FSO 1, 2, 3, and 4 .png. Don't mess with the TXTs. I don't know what would happen if you did. I just know you don't need to. So once you have those 5 selected, you want to hit trash, move the 5 files to trash, and you're pretty much done. So hit done, go back to the home menu, go back into SNES for iPhone, reconnect your Wiimote back to your iPad or iDevice. Let's reopen Chrono Trigger and see what we've got. And there we go. There's no control buttons blocking the screen anymore, and I can just run it straight using my Wiimote. There's no buttons in the way, and there's nothing really to block the screen anymore, except the status bar. The status bar is still there. Don't really know how to get rid of that, but to be honest, I don't really see a need to. It doesn't bother me nearly as much as the overlay had. But the good thing about having the overlay gone is that the function of the buttons still work. As you can see, I've got it running on my Wiimote right now. If I hit the 2 button, which works as the A, it'll activate. But I can still use the on-screen controls. Let's see if I can do this correctly without seeing the buttons. I've got down, right. I've got my controller right here. You can see the controls there, but I can still move it around. The buttons' functions are still there. It's just the picture that's gone, which is good because I can hit A if I want to. Let's start with J-J-O. Sure, why not? So that lets you have a full screen picture without anything in the way, but you can still go to Menu. Save state if you use save states. I don't myself. Quit to Menu, Don't Save, and you can start up any other game you want. So that is a very untechnical explanation of how to get rid of the control skin overlay of SNES for iPhone. I imagine, again, this would work for any iDevice. I know it runs on my iPad. iPad is running 5.1.1 at the moment, I believe. The version of SNES for iPhone, I don't know if it would tell me in options. Doesn't seem like it does. It is the version that was... sorry, Hava. I'm sorry about how how untechnical this is. It's the version that was up and available when... it was the version that was up in... My god, I can't get my words right. It's the version that was up and able to download at the time of January 22nd, 2013. I imagine nothing great has changed at the moment of recording this, which is the 27th? And that is about everything I know about this process. So, again, thank you all very much for watching. If you have any questions, like I said, I'm not very technically adept, so I don't know how much help I could do. If you have any questions about the process, I could probably explain a little bit, maybe. I'll try and do my best. If I don't know what I'm doing, I'll just straight up tell you that I don't know how to help you. If you have a question, feel free to ask it. If I can, I will. If not, I will just tell you sorry. So, thank you all again very much for watching, and I hope you're having a very good day. And enjoy playing SNES for iPhone games free of the control pad overlay. Enjoy.